How'd you get back there? Do you want to run again? Okay, we'll take you back. Alright, this one was free. The price was right. Baling twine on the front. Looks like newer tires on the rear. Engine is a 83. Turns over. Definite water in the gas. But the gas cap is on it. And it does spin. It does come with the chute. Seems to be in okay shape. The bag, not so much. So, might need a bag here. It does have the holes for the self-propelled, but it didn't come with no self-propelled, and there's a shroud over where the belt goes in, which looks homemade. It's got a metal drag, so I don't think this is the right rear end for the thing. The handles are, you know, typical thrown together handles. But let's see if she'll run. We got diddly squat for oil. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Alright, let's see if it has spark checker. The kill handle is duct taped down per usual. Oh yeah. So it's got spark, but I'm going to go ahead and, that's not very tight. I'm going to go ahead and clean the carburetor here. The reason it was listed, it was hard to start and they were moving. So relatively clean air cleaner there, and usually completely filthy carburetor and fuel tank. So these ones are pretty easy. It's just a bolt right here. Well, there's supposed to be a bolt right there. So we got one bolt holding the carburetor on. So we'll go ahead and take that off, see what we got here. Alright, carburetor off. Come on, there you go. We got the little funnel here. Oh yeah, quite a bit of water. Tank looks in really good shape though. No major rusting or pitting. Compared to some of the tanks we've worked on, haven't we? Now be sure to get gas all over yourself so you smell like it for the next 10 hours. Alright, well, I don't know about you, but this thing's dirty. I mean, just caked. How do you want to do it? Clean it with rags, carb clean, or fire up the crock pot and just dunk the thing in there? I'm going to vote for crock pot. So let me fire that thing up. And it's just a crock pot, people. Nothing complicated. Crock pot, water, and Simple Green, and just dunk the thing in there. And we'll let that eat a little bit. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, while the crock pot's warming up, went ahead and wiped the bulk of the goo off of it. So now we're just going to take the carburetor off the gas tank and see what we get. Oops. This is your typical homeowner neglect and or landlord neglected mower here on the side of a house out in the elements with no cover. It's probably where the water, whoops, where the water came from. Yeah, look at that. Terrible. Although this one isn't as bad as the curbside snapper. Come on, there you go. That thing was a basket case to begin with. This one turns over at least. Although that one did turn over as well. I should give it a little more credit than what it is. Oh my gosh, get on there. There you go. Alright, did I get them all? Maybe not. Alright, this one's got the one inside the carburetor too. Just make sure they're all loose here. I'll get my light for you guys. You can see the, well, maybe not. Well, you get the idea. How to do this while holding the camera. I don't know where my tripod went. Oh, we almost had it. Well, that diaphragm seems to be working well. Come on, baby. Oh. That was tight. Well, let me get this undone and I'll bring you back. Alright. She needed some persuasion to get off of there. There's some debris on the pickup tube there. But not bad, considering how dirty the outside was. There's a little bit of stuff down in there. A little bit. We'll clean that up. Or should I say, ye olde crockpot will clean that up. And we'll just see how she does. But yeah, inside of the tank is like spotless. Besides all the water still in there. So that's great. But I do have several extra of these tanks if it was. So parts, people. Parts make you keep going. And this hasn't cost me any money yet. So, well, I should say it's costing me electricity right now. But still, free mower. Absolutely next to nothing to get it going here. This one looks like it has like an auto choke system in it. I don't think I've seen that before. It's got a little spring there. And it's got this boot. Little boot that goes into the valve train. I know that's for gases, but I've never seen that before here. First for everything. The diaphragm doesn't look bad either. Alright, clean it up, throw it back together here. Well, there's the rest of the gas that was in that tank. You can definitely see the water. So, that's soaking. Working on the motor here. A little bit more disassembled than when we last saw it. I'm taking the head off because there's a lot of debris packed up underneath this shroud, and it's always fun to see what condition it's in here. It's not bad. Oh, that's not the head. It's the head gasket. Yeah. Get my flashlight for you guys here. That's pretty dim, but here's your usual Flathead Briggs carbon buildup. Cylinder doesn't look bad. Just looks a bit dirty. That is a clean exhaust valve. Alright. You can see all the debris right there. There's a little 1/4-inch bolt up underneath right here, and that shroud will come off. But might as well give her the once over before we start it. Go through the little clutch, maybe pop the flywheel off, take a look at the key. We'll go from there. Alright, we went ahead and popped the valves out here. The sealing surface was not the best, especially on the exhaust. So we're going to have to do a quick lapping. No big deal there. That'll up our compression a bit. If I can find my little suction cup dealio. And then we'll get back to cleaning up and putting things back together. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, according to our book, this is a 9000 series engine, so our intake clearance is 5 to 7 thousandths, and our exhaust is 7 to 9 thousandths. So after we lapped it, you know, push your thumb there, and you take your feeler gauge here, and then double check to make sure that the clearance in between the valve and that lifter is 5 to 7 thousandths. In this case it is 6 thousandths, which is perfect. So now we're just going to do the same thing to the exhaust valve, and then button it up and give her a good once over cleaning here. And our, where is it? Here it is. Come on out. Come out. And our valve cleaned up very nicely all the way around. The exhaust has a little bit of pitting, but I mean, it's not bad. Nothing that would compromise that seal. So 2 nice and shiny valve seats. That's what we like to see. Alright, let me get these back in and then we'll bring you back. Alright, we got both valves in. all clearance properly. Got the head clean. Ooh. That's just a wire wheel on a drill and then on a bench grinder. Cleaning that up. So that's ready to go. I just gotta undo a 1/4 inch bolt down here, and then this fan shroud will come out of the way. There is a access port up underneath, but I guess they put the engine on wrong or something, because that hole doesn't line up. So we're gonna have to improvise. There's the bolt right there. To get that off, and then we got to thoroughly clean that, because that, if you don't clean that, then you're going to get lots of overheating, and there's lots of debris down in there. This dirt. Sometimes I'm amazed at how much gets in there. It's like, where are you mowing at? In a mud puddle? What the heck? So then I gotta find my clutch tool, get that off, pop the flywheel, look at the key, clean up a bit underneath there, and throw it all back together. Ready, set, go. This is why you want to check. That'll cause major overheating there. I can't get that nut off, or the little bolt off the bottom, so we just kind of bent this back. Easy enough to bend it back to where it's supposed to be, but yeah, this is a classic case. This will blow your head gasket too. Means this block will get super hot, and then it'll stop working. So we're gonna clean all this out, hose it down, and put her back together again. Alright. Alright, we got it all buttoned up for the most part. I am, however, missing one screw, and I have no idea where it is, but it's for this little governor flap here that goes right here. So we're just gonna see if it starts before we go and order one of those. So let me put you guys right here. Okay. I want to make sure we still got spark after I hosed it off here. Nothing. Is that coil bad? Got no juice. Got no pizzazz. Well, I'll blow it off here and try again. Alright, looks like we got spark again. Just dry it off the coil, I suppose. So, let's see if she does something. Alright. Sweet. I did notice if your muffler is like this, put it under something or put something over it, because this is pretty much exactly what the curbside snapper had, and water got into this and it just ate away underneath on the head. So she spluttered. I'm going to go ahead and stick some oil in it, really, because there ain't very much. And then I'll go ahead and order a bolt, shoulder bolt, and we're going to be selling this one. Alright, got the universal starter here. See how she goes. I'd say that's a strong runner. A little smoky, but it started right up though. I guess this means I'll probably change out that recoil rope just cause. And then I'll figure something out for a bag or use a side discharge chute here. Sweet! Free snapper lives! Well, that's enough for this one for now, guys. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and we'll catch you guys next time.